Tonight's guest is a comedian and an author who can be seen at the UCB Theater in Los Angeles on September 8th. Please welcome our friend, Marc Maron. You are a busy man, I understand.
You great job on the Emmys.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
How
thank
about
you.
it?
Madness. But let's talk about you and then back to me.
Okay, fine. Well, I want to ask you something about that, though,
yes.
because did you freak out before you went on? Were you, like, freaking out?
No, not really, you know.
Because I did a Comedy Central Presents the other night, the special for Comedy Central. And usually I freak out a little, like the regular stuff, like, you know, what if I stink? What if they don't laugh? What if I get sick? But then, like, for some reason, the other night, my brain started going this whole other way. Like, I literally started saying, like, well, what if I start crying? You know, like, what if I pee? You know what I mean? And then, like, I thought, what if I blow up or I just explode spontaneously?
Literally just spontaneously?
Yeah, just, like, spontaneously combust.
Right.
And then I thought, if any one of those things happened, they would be infinitely more interesting on the internet than anything I would do on the special. You know what I mean? Like, literally, there'd be kids, they wouldn't even know my name, they'd just be holding up their phone going, dude, this is that guy that peed and cried and blew up. Look at it. 30 million hits on YouTube. That would be my legacy. It's like, did you know that comic's name? No, but dude, he peed and he cried and he just exploded. It's hilarious.
I've watched it 90 times.
Yeah, watch it again.
Now, are you, okay, it sounds like, because you've come on this show many times and you've talked about how you're not comfortable with the new technology, it sounds like you're getting a little more comfortable if you're referencing YouTube, things like that.
I know all the stuff now, MySpace, YouTube, I know the names, yup.
You know the names, that's great, yeah.
I'm doing the thing. Well, no, the deal is, like, I now have a computer just for porn.
Explain that. What do you mean? Why do you need a computer just for porn?
I'm not a creepy perv, but a little bit.
Right.
But I bought an Apple, and I never had an Apple bbore, an Apple computer, and they're so pretty. You know, they're white and they're clean.
They're
and
sleek. They're beautiful.
They're sleek, and I didn't want to dirty that up. I didn't want to get that all filthy in its head.
Right.
So now I just have this. So now I just have this dirty whore of a PC out in the garage. It's all full of viruses, and it's like it's going crazy. It's all corrupt. Exactly. If it were a person, that's what it would do.
So you've got your sleek, nice Apple that you can have a clean relationship with.
I like to call it the Virgin.
Yes.
Yeah. And then out in the garage, I'm like, hey, Daddy's here. Let's do this.
Even your typing is creepy on that one.
Here we go. Where are we going today?
Oh, man, you're a bad guy. Now, you're often
is that bad? I
no,
guess
not at all. I'm curious what's irritating you these days, because you are a man who's prone to be upset.
Yeah, I get. Well, honestly, there's too many fat people.
And too many fat people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be rude because I know some people are fat and they're trying to be comfortable with that, and that's fine. They can try, but
they can try?
Well, I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying I'm not going to treat it like it's cancer or that they're crippled somehow. They're fat, you know. Let's be honest. You get fat by putting stuff in this hole. That's how you get fat, all right? I know there's genetics, but that means you're genetically predisposed to putting too much stuff in this hole at some point.
Well, it's maybe not that simple, but...
All right, okay. I don't want to be rude to fat people. All I'm saying is that obesity is an issue.
Yes.
And I think that the government should get involved. Enough is enough. Let me explain. I'm trying to help. I think that what they should do, the government should, maybe the FDA should create task forces of fat marshals.
Fat marshals.
Yeah, not unlike, you know, they have air marshals that are on planes, and you don't know who they are, but if something bad happens, they snap into action. I'm just saying, you put a fat marshal at most chain restaurants, fast food outlets, all right? And then if they see like a 300-pound person about to dig into some pie or a sundae, you know, they just get up, they rush the table, and they go, are we really doing that?
We really... Okay.
And then, like, if the guy can just go, look, you know, don't be belligerent with me. I am a U.S. fat marshal, and I'm legally obligated to knock that spoon out of your mouth if you take a bite of that. So now we're going to bring out a healthy option here. You want snack wells or some angel fruitcake, something? Don't cry. Don't cry.
There would be some crying. Well, you know, the people will decide if that's the right idea, or the administration.
Yeah, I don't want to. You know, I know it's hard being fat, and I don't want to. You know.
Yeah, that was a good save. Now,
you know, it's hard when you take an angle and You have a moment of
yes.
Yeah, it's like, screw the humanity.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. Deal with it.
Now,
All right.
how is your? I want to ask you about your personal life. How's your second marriage going?
Yeah, how's your second one going?
Well, I'm sorry, but
the other one went down that toilet, you loser.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm kidding.
But we've been together so long. I feel that I can ask you. I know that you were a little cynical about marriage. You got married again, and I hope it's going well.
Well, I apparently have an anger problem. Well, that's not really the way she said it. She said it, I'm leaving. If you don't deal with your anger problem.
Yes,
I'm a yeller. I yell a bit.
Oh, you yell. Okay.
I'm a bit of a yeller. But I did what most mature people do when you're going to deal with an issue. I said, I'm willing to deal with this. So I went out and bought a book on anger management, and now I have that book.
Are you reading the book, or?
Well, one step at a time. You don't want to rush in there. It's nice knowing I have it, though.
It's good to have it around, yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that one day I can't find it. So I can go, where the hell is my anger management book? Where did you put my anger management book?
Right now.
Well, the sad thing about being a yeller is, I'm not always yelling at her. I'm just yelling, and she's there.
Right.
When you yell, you should have someone there. And if you're yelling at somebody, you're a douchebag. But if you're yelling alone, you're nuts. So I think I'd rather have someone there, but clearly that's not working out.
Right.
The other problem is that, am I going to tell you this? All right. The other problem is that...
I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Let's listen.
All right. So... we live in a quiet neighborhood, you know, so I know that our neighbors probably hear me yelling, so I've gotten very self-conscious about it, because it makes me sort of ashamed, and it's weird because now I see my my neighbor on the street like putting their garbage out or something. And there's part of me that just wants to go, hey, I'm not hitting her.
That's gonna make it worse. That's gonna make it worse. All right, well, Marc's gonna be performing at the UCB Theater in Los Angeles on September 8th. Sir, always funny. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Marc Maron. We'll be right back. Ray LaMontagne, stick around.